Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. New Landman Season 2 casting reunites two Taylor Sheridan actors who didn't get enough screen time together 3 years ago. Paramount Plus renewed Landman for Season 2, and its addition of a new cast member will reunite two stars who teamed up in a previous Taylor Sheridan show. Landman Season 1 premiered alongside Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, replicating the franchise's gritty neo-Western themes in the West Texas oil fields. Billy Bob Thornton helms Landman Season 1's cast as Tommy Norris, a fixer for an oil company run by Monty Miller, played by Mad Men's Jon Hamm. However, Tommy's longtime boss experienced heart issues, causing an uncertain fate for Monty in Landman Season 1 finale. Amid uncertainty over Jon Hamm's return, Landman Season 2 added an iconic Western actor who worked with Taylor Sheridan in 1883. The miniseries is the earliest set Yellowstone prequel, which takes place along the Oregon Trail, and 1883's cast helps sell the rough, survivalist nature of the journey. While it's a subversive story for the genre, shifting traditional expectations for a Western, 1883 has some classic Wild West moments. This includes a shootout with two iconic actors who will team up together again on Landman, building on their existing shared screen time. Landman Season 2 adds Sam Elliott to the cast, known as quite the Western acting legend via Puck. Sam Elliott's best Western movie and TV performances have the actor at the forefront, and Elliott's performance in Taylor Sheridan's 1883 is no exception. That said, the entire body of Elliott's work informs his 1883 character, with his experience in the genre elevating Sheridan's production. Elliott also has a central role in Tombstone, 1993, one of the best Western movies about real cowboys and events in the American West, playing the oldest brother of Kurt Russell's Wyatt Earp. While there's no word on what Sam Elliott's Landman character entails, his performance will doubtlessly elevate the series as it did in 1883. Still, perhaps we can deduce something about the character. Based on his other performances and Landman Season 1, Elliott seems more suited for the rusty backdrop of Texas oil fields than the manicured business spaces that Hamm occupied as Texas president. If he's hanging around the patch, Elliott will likely appear alongside Texas fixer Thornton's character, allowing for ample screen time between Tommy and whoever Elliott's Landman character ends up being. Landman Season 2 viewers can be sure that the actors will be great on-screen together, because Billy Bob Thornton and Sam Elliott shared a scene in 1883. While Thornton has a minor role in the production, playing Marshal Jim Courtwright, his screen time is a memorable element of the series. In 1883 Episode 2, Behind Us, a Cliff, the earliest members of the Dutton family tree camp by Texas Trinity River outside Fort Worth and prepare to embark on their journey. However, when Claire Dutton, Dawn Olivieri, throws a rock at some rude passers-by, they retaliate, killing multiple members of their party. Sam Elliott plays Shea Brennan in 1883, one of the wagon train's leaders. After the incident, she and James Dutton, Tim McGraw, go to Thornton's Marshal Jim Courtwright, who accompanies them to the White Elephant Saloon in Fort Worth to apprehend the criminals. After identifying the crew, Thornton's character immediately starts shooting. Afterward, Thornton delivers his best 1883 line to the saloon, saying, "Marshal Courtwright has some pretty mean gunslinging skills, blending perfectly with she and James and Thomas, LaMonica Garrett, all Civil War veterans. After all the immigrant-killing criminals are dead, Shea is quietly impressed with a job well done." With his best line, Marshal Courtwright proves he is one of the people out west who's just as mean and hard as Shea Brennan, who lost both his wife and daughter to smallpox before embarking on his final Oregon Trail expedition. Courtwright and Brennan work seamlessly together, with Thornton and Elliott selling the classic shootout scene. Billy Bob Thornton and Sam Elliott are so much alike on screen in 1883 that I'm quite curious to see how Taylor Sheridan will pair them up in Landman Season 2. Regardless, it will resemble the actors' 1883 pairing, taking place against the Texas sky. Like Tommy and Landman, Sam Elliott's 1883 character is commanding yet compassionate to those around him. It makes Elliott the perfect choice for Landman's duality, with its contrasting callous and heartfelt themes. Just like the untamed land that Isabel May's Elsa Dutton describes in her 1833 narration, Tommy Norris' world is deadly and harrowing. Elliott has proven that he has the chops to navigate that setting in Taylor Sheridan's productions, and will surely be one of the best on screen. As Landman Season 2 continues to take shape, learning more about Sam Elliott's character will be exciting. As Landman gears up for its highly anticipated second season, a casting announcement has sent a ripple of excitement through fans of Taylor Sheridan's expanding universe. In a move that feels equal parts reunion and redemption, two actors from Sheridan's past projects, who shared the screen all too briefly 3 years ago, are set to reunite under the blazing West Texas sun. This time, they'll have a chance to finish what they started. Season 2 of Landman, Paramount Plus's gritty drama centered around the high-stakes world of oil deals, fracking, and frontier ethics, is promising more than just deeper plots and sharper conflicts. It's delivering something fans didn't even know they were missing: the on-screen chemistry of actors Josh Holloway and Jennifer Landon. 3 years ago, they crossed paths in Yellowstone Season 3, Holloway as the slick corporate shark Rourke Morris, and Landon as the indomitable ranch hand Teeter. While both performances were praised individually, their characters barely had the chance to interact, let alone form any meaningful arc together. Rourke's exit in Season 4 came swift and brutal, thanks to a rattlesnake and rip wheeler, and Teeter was left to hold her own in the bunkhouse without much cross-pollination from the show's ever-rotating cast of villains and allies. Sheridan, known for his long-game storytelling and sprawling character ensembles, seems to be writing that missed opportunity. In Landman Season 2, Holloway and Landon will be playing characters with deep, entangled histories. And this time, their screen time together won't be counted in mere minutes. It'll be measured in confrontations, secrets, and maybe even unexpected alliances. Second chances in the oil patch. While Season 1 of Landman laid the foundation, introducing us to Tommy Norris, Billy Bob Thornton, and the ruthless machinery of the Texas energy sector, Season 2 is poised to take things further, geographically and emotionally. The story expands into neighboring oil towns, where rival companies battle over mineral rights, aging wells, and the people caught in between. Josh Holloway joins the cast as Mason Bragg, a former wildcatter turned corporate fixer with a knack for persuasion and a reputation for leaving scorched earth behind. Bragg is a charming mercenary, fluent in contracts and corruption. He's the kind of man who can smile while delivering bad news and walk away with your lease in his back pocket. Jennifer Landon plays Cassidy Casswork, a cheeky nod to Holloway's past role name, a geologist with more integrity than patience. Cass has spent the past decade mapping shale fields and exposing falsified drilling reports, but now she's returned home to West Texas after her brother's suspicious death on a rig operated by Bragg's employer. She's not here to stir trouble, but she's not going to walk away from it either. Their characters share a complicated past. Years ago, when both were newcomers in the oil game, they were assigned to the same exploratory team. Cass fresh out of grad school, Bragg already sliding into morally gray areas. There was tension, there was flirtation, there was a night in Odessa neither of them talk about. And then, as quickly as they connected, they diverged, Cass toward the science, Bragg toward the cell. Now, Landman Season 2 brings them face to face again, with battle lines drawn and nothing simple left between them. A reunion years in the making. Fans of Yellowstone have long speculated what could have happened if Rourke and Teeter had more screen time. Both characters embodied wildly different energies. Rourke with his East Coast slickness, Teeter with her rough-around-the-edges charm and unpredictable bite. Their clash would have been electric had the story allowed it. Taylor Sheridan seems to agree. In an interview with Wide Open Country, Landman executive producer David Glasser teased that Season 2 would bring in familiar faces in unfamiliar roles and promised a narrative that feels like a reckoning. Insiders say the casting of Holloway and Landon was intentional, not just for the talent they bring, but because their previous, barely intersecting roles left something unfinished.